back.
Essentially,
Private.
someone in the private practice SLP group was saying how annoying SLP influencers are.
Like you?
Hi, my name is Natalie. I'm a licensed speech and feeding therapist. I am in the private practice, early intervention, home health industry, and I love what I do. I would not consider myself an influencer by any means. I love making videos just for the sheer goodness and just passion. I feel like it's my higher purpose. I was disheartened to see that in the group chat. And shouldn't we be lifting each other up? We are in a women-dominant field. I think to private equity and these private companies are coming in to help contract speech therapists for their strengths and being the middleman that connects them. So I was disheartened, but I thought this was a good way to segue and introduce myself because I love what I do. There's so many people that were in the comments like, why are you giving away these tips for free? And it's like, why not? And at the end of the day, the best way to support your little one, or if you're working with adults or with teenagers, the best way to really see that progress is to get an individualized evaluation and individualized treatment. Because what works for one family won't necessarily work for another family. I also work in the city of Chicago. There are zip codes that are so competitive. Like if you go to some more populated areas like Lincoln Park and Wicker Park, Bucktown, Wrigleyville, it's oversaturated. But when you go to other zip codes and other parts of the city, there's a need. One of the families I was actually meeting with today specifically said, like, my first son, it was so easy to get a speech therapist like 7 years ago. Now, we were struggling before we found you. And this isn't even a zip code I was going to before. I had a contact, they reached out to me, and it's a passion of mine, this specific case. So I picked it up, and that's the thing though. I want to make sure that families are getting some type of support because there is such a need in areas that speech therapists don't necessarily go to. And by not sharing and posting content, that therapist that is complaining about speech therapists posting content certainly isn't going to go out there. And it also was just a little, she talked about it like it's cattiness, very egocentric. They're all very self-focused. And at the end of the day, that's not what I'm trying to do. At the end of the day, I'm actually constantly thinking about like, what is my higher purpose and what would my viewer or the families that I work with, what do they need to hear today? So long-winded, but that's why I do what I do. And there are plenty of other creators that I connect with that would echo the same statement, the